The reason I'm so excited is that each of these amazing structures has been designed by a renowned architect, some of them world famous. They were given the opportunity to pick their tree and let their imagination run wild. Some have explored their inner child and others have gone with slick, innovative design. Look at this, the tree is going there. Wow. And this is what's holding the whole thing up. I do that. You can feel the whole thing moving. The whole thing moves. 2 straps there, 2 straps there, 2 straps there, and everything is held off this tree. If I went to an engineer at home and said, a piece of timber, that's what? It's no more than 250 millimeters to hold up an entire building on the top of a tree with no other supports, and the thing wobbles like hell. Do you think they'd sign it off? You must be joking. But it wouldn't work without it. Somebody had to take a risk here. Somebody had to take a calculated risk to make this happen. And boy, was it worth it. There's something that evokes the inner child in you when you're here. When you get rid of all the rules, when you get incredible architects to do an experiment, a conceptual house, a shelter in the trees. Every single building in here makes you smile, makes you think, but in a really positive, joyful way. Alto trolley. I've never touched one of these before. That is a design classic. I could just sit and look at that for the rest of the day. I'd sit on that chair. Wow. I love this place. Look at the, oh wow, look, you're standing here. You've got this really cool circular window that just gives you this huge big framed view up to the tops of the trees. Because actually when you're up here, you're kind of in amongst the trees. This is right up to the top. I've got to get up here. Two beds up here. This is where I'd want to sleep. This is, it's just cool. I know there's loads of other architectural words that I could use, you know, the juxtaposition of the whatever, but up here is just plain cool. It's a world away from the world of rules. Architecture in its most fundamental form is shelter. It's somewhere to put a roof over your head. And this is what these are. They're tree houses. They're the most fundamental thing that kids build or people build is shelter. Like we're in the woods. There's bears up here. If I was to live here, I'd be up in the trees. I certainly wouldn't be down there. I don't want Goldilocks or anybody walking around me. What's holding it up? It literally looks like it's hovering, it's floating in amongst the trees. That is cool. Each of these tree houses is uniquely designed and can be rented from €500 a night. Wow. I assume the first thing that you're supposed to be wowed by is the view, but actually it's not, it's the lights. It's like a sunburst. You know when if you got into a tent or cabin, you punched holes in it, and then you get these little rays coming out of it, and you see all of those little rays, and it gets your mind thinking more about what's inside than what's outside. This is a space where you can let your imagination run wild. The rules are broken. I love it. The Tree Hotel is owned by Britta Lindfall and her husband Kent. They opened in 2010 and are constantly expanding. Their latest tree house has been designed by Snøhetta, the same architects as the Norwegian Opera House. And I'm staying here tonight. Wow.
This is your room for tonight.
This is my room for tonight.
Yes.
This is my room for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my God. This amazing structure has 2 twin bedrooms with sunken beds to maximize space and view. There's a state-of-the-art incinerator toilet which doesn't even use water. A modern bathroom with an eco shower and a spacious, bright living room. This is great. I can't believe how much you fit it into a relatively small space. Like, it feels quite luxurious and feels quite big because you've got a lovely ceiling height. Using the very, very pale birch gives it that incredible warmth, but also makes it feel bigger. It expands it.
It's clever architects.
Very clever architect.
Yeah.
In general?
In general, yes.
So you've got this little bar.
Yes.
And is
you
this...
This is the rukamoika, if you want to wash your hands or...
So this is the tap?
Yeah, it's a tap.
It's brilliant. What is this space outside?
It's just you can lay down on the net
What?
and rest.
Can you walk on that?
Yeah, yes, of course.
What?
Please try
No,
it.
don't be pushing me. Oh my God. Wow. This is brilliant. Wow. Can I ask this question? Now, which one is your favorite that's here?
Favorite room? No, it depends on who I'm sleeping with. My husband, my children, or my grandchildren.
I was just come down from my house. I've been up there for about an hour. I went in there in daylight, and it is now pitch black and snowing. And it's only 2:30 in the afternoon. This place is mad. The lack of sunlight here and the intense cold really does start to play tricks with your mind.